Video game podcast.
Breath of the Wild fan finishes the game without stepping in the same place twice.
Who cares?
Why? Why is this news?
Like, who gives a shit?
So, I mean, in competitive gaming, people like to make their own rules, and they want to try and beat the rules. And that is one of the that's one of the craziest rules I've ever heard of in a game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there was a lot of things that he was doing. I read the article, and there was a lot of things that even make it harder than just playing a game of Snake, not crossing the same path, playing the game. I mean, I didn't beat the game normal. And I damn sure walked over the same spot more than once. So imagine having to do that. And they said the elevation of the thing also counted, so you couldn't go up in the same spot where you were.
This concerns. This concerns.
So,
this article concerns me.
How?
well, listen, I don't know how the human brain works, but the fact that someone was able to do this without actually, but there was a
Pretty crazy.
That means you have to memorize the freaking.
He said he
the
started
landscape.
6 times over.
That
And
means-
how do you prove it? He started.
Well, a computer program showed the
Yeah.
line.
Right.
Yeah, it's part of the DLC. It shows your path that you're taking throughout the game. Yeah.
And he actually did. He said he couldn't actually complete the game because obviously the cutscenes counted for where you move, so you couldn't control
I'm so
that.
angry.
So he made it to the very end of where he could have done it, and then looked over Hyrule and was like, "I did it." Blah blah blah. Listen, I mean, it's like a time trial. It's like whatever they want to do to make a game harder. Like a lot of people do no-hit runs.
Right.
Like you beat the game without getting hit, or you beat multiple games without getting hit.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, listen, that's up to them if they want to make a game harder, or just to say they did it.
I've
I
seen
wish
That's not me.
I wish the news topic ended like there was more words after this that says "and sees the sun for the first time." Because when you start I'm always concerned when I hear things like this. It's just go outside.
Or loses his virginity.
Yeah, just go outside, man.
I'm sorry.
You can imagine,
Wow.
yeah.
I'm
He could be
sorry. That's
married,
not
who
nice.
knows?
That's not nice. I'm sorry.
You can imagine being in the club, can't you? Like, you know, and a nice lady comes up to you. It's like, what do you do? You know, what's your claim to fame? Well, you know, I did complete Breath of the Wild once without walking over the same spot. It's like ridiculous. You know, what is that all about?
Panties
They're
off.
just going to turn around and walk
Panties
off. This is not.
Could you imagine the reaction?
Good.
There's an immediate puddle
They were like,
on the dance floor.
hold on. Let me call my friends over here. Let me call my friends and tell them.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoa, girl.
It's him. It's him.
He's the one.
He's
the one.
He's like, I was right. I was right.
the
This is the
man.
guy. This is the one.
Wow.
But I mean, listen, it's a very hard thing to do. I'm not taking that away from him, but it's you don't need to do that.
No.
It's just something that you don't need to do. I don't want to see another person attempt this ever.
I'm concerned about
Not with that.
Concerned about people's health. When I
I'm
hear
concerned
it.
about mental health.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's,
Come on.
Well, I mean,
it's
I-
not healthy.
I've seen people play Tetris where they can't spin the pieces. They have
Yeah,
to,
you
like,
tried it.
It's,
You make the game harder because you're bored. I mean, how much has he played the game that he did this because he was bored of playing it? Because that's the only way you're doing this challenge is if you're bored playing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, I could probably do this. How do you even think that you can do it?
I've done it before. Where
But I'm saying, how do you think that you can do it without crossing the same path?
That's crazy.
How do you
know.
even
Because the
That's
sun
new.
burns. The sun burns, and you got to stay inside. Fuck it. Let me try this out.
He could
What
have
else
been
am I
on
gonna
a, he
do?
could have been on a hammock in Hawaii. Who knows? He could have been outside doing this.
Well, it's
know,
a
it's
Switch,
on the
right?
Switch, yeah, you could have been.
He could have been outside.
Yeah, man.
If only he had a hack Steam Deck, he could have been walking
The
around
thing
with
is,
it.
the funny thing is with these things, do they get paid for this? No, they don't.
No, he probably got paid off
He
this.
got paid off of this.
It's on Twitch.
Well, he's
yeah.
on an article.
It's on Twitch. They probably got mad
He
donations.
might
Oh,
have
it's
been.
probably he probably got
Mad
mad subscriptions
donations, yeah.
and views. Okay.
So, I mean, he's probably paid for life after this.
That makes all right. That makes a
better
little more
be.
sense now.
He better be.
We hope he is.
So he might have chicks coming to him after this for this accomplishment.
No.
It's not part of the deal. Not part of the deal.
You got to pick one. The
Maybe
money.
he's some
It's about
amazing.
the money and then the
maybe he's like
chicks.
some amazing player type bloke that's done all this on purpose to get ladies. You know, that maybe that's what it is. He's going to get the money,
Misinformed.
and then that was his whole plan.
Yeah.
Possible.
Somebody steered
Or
me wrong.
maybe it's somebody that's like a player and he just has all the ladies and he's bored.
He's like, he's bored of women, so he wants to see how far he can do this.
This
I'm not
guy,
playing women anymore. I'm playing games.
Yeah.
This guy, this
I'm
guy
done
should
with
be
this.
this guy should be the best chess player in the world. If he actually did
Oh,
this, he should be
yeah.
able to think way ahead of the time.
Yeah.
Like I know my moves. I can play without crossing the line.
That's
in
yeah.
Zelda. So I know your moves 1,000 times ahead of what you're doing. So I'm gonna make. I schooled the system. I know everything. That guy has to be super smart to do that. or something in his head. I don't know. I don't know what
That
that
could
is.
be just luck.
It just goes to show.
Bullshit.
Imagine it was.
not
Imagine it was like,
luck.
oh shit, I did it.
That is not luck.
You got to calculate every step.
Well,
Yeah.
how long was he doing?
It's a big world,
6
though.
months.
It's a
See,
big
there you go.
world.
It's probably
6
luck.
months.
6
Luck of the draw.
months?
6 months.
6 months to
He had
do
to
it.
start
It was
over.
Luck of the draw, man.
Had to start over 6 times.
It's a testament to the quality of the game that people are still doing these crazy challenges. You know, it's been out for what, 4 years?
Yeah.
4+ years already. And
In order to stay entertained playing this boring game, you had to do this weird
Boring
thing.
game.
Wow, shots fired.
Wow.
Tell me how you really feel, man.
Wow.
How dare you?
Damn.
He had to make it a
Jay,
game.
how dare
He
you?
had to make it a
wow.
game of Snake to make it interesting.
Wow.
Snake came out for Atari. Come on.
Wow.
It's like a thick layer of hate.
Wow.
I'm just playing.
So I guess
tell
that's
me-
why the Zelda post is not on the wall anymore, huh?
Yeah,
It
right.
fell, it
Not
fell
in my
down.
room.
I wonder why it fell down.
Jay ripped that shit down.
No, man.
He's like, I can't beat this game.
Our
This
Zelda posters,
Zelda post is going
Breath of,
down.
the, Breath of the Wild poster just fell off the wall. I'm like,
It's a nice poster.
There's actually 2 of them. I don't know why we have 2. I think,
There's the one over
Monkey
there.
B's got one.
But yeah, so let us know if you would attempt to do something like this in any game.
No thanks.
I don't care if it is Snake. I won't do it in Snake the game.
No, just don't. Everyone, don't do it.
Well,
Just go
Rob,
out-
have
go
you
outside.
played Breath of the Wild? Did you beat it at all?
I haven't beat it. No, I played it for a little while, and I'm going to go with what's already been said. I was bored stiff, so I turned it off. That was the last time I played it.
Damn.
Depends on how you play it, man. Some people just don't get it. I don't get that game.
it's not for everybody.
No,
I
Jay
didn't
just
play
sucks.
Just
Maybe that's why I don't get it. I don't know. Some freaking weapons. I hate it.
Skyward Sword HD available now.
All right, moving on here.